Yo, what's up? It's your boy Hard 8, the truth for YouTube, your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. What's up, people? Y'all already know the drill. If you missed my last video, the link is down below. Facebook group, gamer tags, all that shit is down below. Make sure you go check it out. Now, oh man, it was an interesting night last night. I joined one of Shokio's Skype calls that he was live streaming. Yes, me, Hard 8, was part of a bunch of corporate slaves and plastic lovers. Yes, I was part of that call. It was very weird. At times, I was very uncomfortable with the way these people feel about fucking plastic. So it was pretty much me against everybody in the call, as well as all of Shokio followers that was commenting on Twitch, because you know I am responsible for making pussies bleed over there in the Nintendo land area. A lot of kids don't like Hard 8. A lot of kids don't like Hard 8. But anyway, we had a conversation. There was plenty of conversations, but this conversation was when it got a little bit weird for me, and I realized that, yes, you have people that are emotionally attached to pieces of fucking plastic. Shokio asked the question, and it was a very harsh question. I don't remember the exact words, but it was a question like, how many of you scallywag fags traded in your PS3 for a next-gen console or your 360? That wasn't his exact words, but it was a question like that. You know what I mean? It was one of those, I'm insult the shit out you questions. It was all good. It was all good. And, you know, somebody responded with, anybody that does that is a casual gamer. And, you know, the rest of the plastic corporate slave lovers all agreed that anybody that trades in their console for a new one is a casual gamer. Now, I don't give a fuck about your little internet Neverland titles, hardcore, casual, normal, whatever. It doesn't matter to me, but it was just funny that they hand out labels based on what you did with something that you feel like you're not gonna use anymore. Now, one dude, of course, BG was brought up in this because we know BG traded in his PS3 for a PS4. So BG got brought up in the conversation, and one dude was like, what? I didn't know BG traded in his PS3 for his PS4. I have lost respect for BG. He's lost respect because BG traded in his PS3 for PS4. Now, you had one other dude that was pretty much in agreement with me, and the thing is, I was saying, listen, if you are not going to use it anymore and you don't need it, what is wrong with getting rid of it? They were saying that's some casual shit. You know what I mean? They were like, oh, so you didn't care about the console? I mean, you know, you've been playing it for all these years. Did you not care about your collection or anything? What? No! No, I didn't. If I'm fucking done with it, I'm done with it. Now, I still have my PS3. I didn't trade mine for PS4. But at the same time, I don't see anything wrong with somebody who may have did this. I don't see anything wrong with that. I'm like, if you're done playing the games on the PS3 and you want to get rid of it, what is the problem? So RXL was talking about, so you're telling me that you played all 3,000 titles that's on the PS3. No, obviously a motherfucker only played what they wanted to play. There's not a game right now on PS3 that I can think of that I wanted to play that I didn't get a chance to play. I'm a grown ass man. There's a game I fucking want, I'm gonna get it. I don't have to wait around to get some shit that I want. You know what I'm saying? So there's no games that I missed for whatever reason on the PS3. Everything I wanted to play on the PS3, I did. So therefore, if I don't need the shit no more and I choose to get rid of it, then that's what I choose to fucking do. Now, Shokio was saying, so you're saying that you never get the urge to want to play any old games? No, I really don't. And when I do get the urge, I find out real fast that I really don't want to play this shit. I'm one of them people that don't suffer from nostalgia. The most you'll get out of me when it comes to like nostalgia is, oh shit, I remember that game. Let me give you an example. And this shit happened multiple times. When I, was on PS3 and I would go to the PS1 classic list, you know what I mean? I remember one time I went to the list and I'm looking through it and I saw Bloody Roar. I'm like, oh shit, they got Bloody Roar on here? Let me get that. That was my shit back during the PS1 days. You know what I mean? So I bought Bloody Roar. Once I played it, I didn't like it anymore. I played it one time. And I never fired Bloody Roar up again. I realized real quick that it just didn't do what it did for me back when I was younger. And I was done. I didn't want to play it. I had no interest in playing that anymore. It's the same thing with like Super Mario 64. When I was young, back in '96, that game was the shit. You know what I mean? Super Mario 64 was like, that's the last Mario game that I really liked. But do I want to play that shit right now? No! I moved on. I don't suffer from nostalgia. But the way these dudes were making it seem that you are a very bad person if you don't want to hoard video games. I'm not one that suffers from this shit. I don't care about walking into a room and looking at my bookshelf full of video games that I have no interest in playing ever again. That I don't want to play, that I don't care, I'm done with them. They're sitting there, they're on the shelf, I'm done. I don't have no interest in them no more. I don't see what's wrong with trading those games or selling those games. That having a collection doesn't do anything for me. I tried to build up a video game collection, but it didn't work. Every time I walked in the room and I saw it, I just was like, why the fuck are they there? You know what I'm saying? I'm getting rid of this shit. They're going in. I'm trading them the fuck in for something that I do want. You know what I mean? It's just a cycle. But I just find it crazy that these motherfuckers were losing their mind over people that trade in their consoles for new ones. And then of course, you know, people were saying things like the only people that do that also is people that are broke. They don't have money to afford the new one, so they trade in consoles to get a new one. I mean, you know, that's all opinionated. That's all opinionated. If you believe that people only trade in consoles because they don't have all the money to get the new one, that's all opinionated. You know what I'm saying? I don't think like that. I think like if people traded it in, they didn't want it anymore. You know what I mean? They didn't want it. Just like the other guy that was in the call that agreed with me on this subject. He was like, listen, I'm done with my PS3. I have no use for it. It's just sitting there collecting dust. And I'm like, it's just taking up space in my fucking living room. Let me go ahead and get rid of it. So I just think it's crazy that people get labeled over stupid shit like this. Like, and some of the shit they were saying, like, yeah, you know, so you didn't care about your collection? What? I'm not emotionally attached. I'm sorry. I'm not emotionally attached. I don't stand for these companies or whatever like that. If I buy a game and I'm done with it, I move on. So let me know how you feel about this topic. How do you feel about people that trade in their console for a new one? They trade in the old for the new. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they were saying shit like, there's still Super Nintendo games I didn't get to play that I want to go back and play. I'm cool with all that. I'm cool with all that. If there's no Super Nintendo game that I want to go back and play, there's no NES game, there's no Genesis game that I want to go back and fucking play. And if I do get the urge to want to play something old, once I start playing it, I realize real quick that this is not what I want anymore. You know what I mean? And I gave you an example. I mean, I did that with Bloody Roar. I bought Resident Evil 2, which is like, you know, my favorite Resident Evil of all time. But when I rebought it for PS1 and I started playing it, it just was like, this just doesn't do what it used to do for me. So I put it down. Same thing with Resident Evil 3. It didn't do what it used to, and I put it down. I don't suffer from nostalgia. I don't. Like I said, the most you'll get out of me when it comes to that is, damn, I remember that, yeah. And if I am hype enough, I'll start playing it and realize very quickly that, no, I'm cool, I'm done with this. I moved on. I'm not emotionally attached. It's okay. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section about this. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. But I just think this shit is... I was really mind blown when I heard them and how much of a problem they had with people that trades in consoles for the new one. I don't get it. I can't see it. I'm sorry. I don't see it. But let me know what y'all think. This your boy Hard 8, and I'm out. Deuces.
Hey! Hey! New shoes on the Range Rover, good for mine. Motherfuckers act like I